team previously 2 years ago, and I know for a fact is going to be very eager to get a spots. One set is all that separates either of these two. They'll have to send the other player home, but it would be an extremely, extremely impressive performance regardless of the outcome of the set. Looks like as things starting underway, there's a little bit of a donation there from Circle. Continuing to pull some donations. Very early 23 spike. It is going to force the defensive surge out of Kamiyama Shiki. Both players reset, get that board back down low.
Nice multiplier there from Circle, able to get that bit more of an attack, but Shiki was ready for it and just had that surge break to cancel and send clean right back. Or send cheese right back.
Mm-hmm. Had the clean, but able to send cheese, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is a really nice well for Kamiyama, is doing a bit of a dangerous goal of upstacking. And even more
really
dangerous.
You covered the well, can you get down? Okay.
I had to break back-to-back in the process, but Kamiyama Shiki has managed to do so, and has built another DT cannon!
Also covered the well again. No, oh my god,
oh, and the greed finally, third time does not work out for Kamiyama Shiki. Getting that C-spin there would have been nice, but Circle, again, we saw it already from Westel, has an incredibly strong ability to punish players even when it seems like there is no opportunity to do so. Oh, a little bit of a decision there from Circle at the last second, decided to opt out of what initially he was going for.
He breaks surge, playing at 4 pieces a second though, but just not that much pressure to work with here. Circle, nice counter 4, trying to continue the pressure a bit here, and we're trying to keep up the attack a bit, and misdrops a couple of pieces, but ultimately should be fine here.
Wow, that's
surge continues wise though. Oh, I'm gonna chalk that up to commentator first, my bad. Circle, unfortunately, not able to find that down stack there.
Welcome to the club. Alright, S and Z piece here. Looks like Circle going for, again, Mr. T-Spin to start and kick things off. Kamiyama Shiki going for the TD, but again, TD openers are some of the best at performing counter spikes, but when the garbage is not in a conducive column, Circle able to take all that clean garbage off of the triple and double, send it right back to Kamiyama Shiki's board, and that's going to be Circle, again, in a slight lead, 2-1, but still very early off in the set, anything can happen.
Ooh, perfect garbage for Shiki here.
Circle has to break surge.
But yeah, Shiki in a pretty dangerous situation, has the clean garbage to work with. But nice nice donations there from Shiki. And
I was gonna say, yeah, that was a very clever way to keep that alive, but not enough to keep that board low enough, as Circle finding enough damage despite not really having to rely on speed too much. Again, there was one of those rounds in there. Circle was playing at like under 3 pieces per second for the most part, just dealing with what Shiki was sending just kind of as it came into the matrix. And
ooh, fancy setups from Circle here.
A little curious that was the option Circle was going for, but again, it seems to be working okay, but right now, may not be in the best interest, as there is a lot of surge that just immediately got sent over.
Nice setups there.
Honestly,
that was pretty clean. That was a nice solvent from Circle, able to get out of that relatively cleanly, and yeah, clears out that cheese immediately as well.
Such a beautiful down stack there from Circle. Again, like, anytime there is a lot of cheese on the board, Circle isn't just looking for, you know, like, how do I clear my next row of garbage? It's how can I clear through the entire board, looking at things from a whole full perspective and getting so much more mileage. Nice 180 as well to keep those T-spins, keep that back-to-back alive.
This combo vision from Circle has just been incredible to watch. But there is a lot of cheese once again. It's going to be interesting to see how they work with it. And they clean it up pretty much immediately. That seems about right, but the pressure from Shiki continues. Oh. Shiki actually
and that team would have
this time.
I was going to say, yeah, that team misdrop from Kamiyama Shiki's board would have been very, very bad, but fortunately enough garbage had been sent off quickly that no need to worry about cleaning up that misdrop. The top out has already been registered.
Ooh, Circle with a couple of misdrops early on. Shiki starting to pile on a bit of pressure now. Kind of... Circle has a clean to work with, but isn't able to build much of a surge. Shiki has this advantage of 13, sends it off into 18 spike. Circle able to do a little bit to cancel and stay alive, but this isn't looking... Okay, spoke too soon. Never mind. Circle able to find these down stacks necessary in order to stay alive.
Again, we saw like Circle really had to show how well the down stack ability was against Westel, but there's still a lot of garbage that Kamiyama Shiki's able to dish out in a relatively short amount of time. 6 games in, it is still tied up 3 games apiece. Kamiyama Shiki able to find
DPC.
DPC keeps
into another MS Jewel, going for the loops.
4.4 pieces per second. Great surge in the overall process. Finally started to slow down a little bit. But keep in mind, Circle was really good at finding those counter spikes against Westel. With all that speed advantage, Circle might be looking for another counter spike here against Kamiyama Shiki.
Yeah, that's the risk reward of Season 2 looping. It sends a lot of pressure, but if your opponent survives and stops it, they have the surge advantage, and you do not.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Kamiyama Shiki.
Staying alive, nice. Able to dig down to the well in time for that eyepiece, and yeah, able to get clean. Very clean for Shiki here. But Circle responding in kind,
the
able to send
misdrops.
the exact same type of down stack. And
This is looking. That was such a scary spot there for Kamiyama Shiki. I kind of had to hold my breath there for a little bit. And
it's still not safe.
Still not out of it. Still having to struggle so much to find these outs, having to really show Circle that, you know, they too can also perform so many strong down stacks when the odds are stacked against, and has been doing a pretty solid job. Beautiful way to open up that well, but there's a little misdrop.
Nice. Oh, wait.
No. Does not offer the T-spin?
That's
very strange.
Decision there, yeah.
Again, maybe just not having surge was not what Kamiyama Shiki was hoping at that point, but I don't know. I feel like any damage helps.
Yeah, kind of rough timing there, building that floating. Just wasn't able to get the T piece in time, and Circle able to take advantage and take that round.
All right, TKI there from Circle, very, very quickly built up. Kamiyama Shiki once again going for the PC looping, does not have the right piece sequence to get it all done in one fellow swoop. Is definitely trying to get as much garbage as possible, though. Sends off that mini surge. Still not enough to top out Circle, but is going to send a decent bit of cheese and will slow Circle down ever so slightly.
Surge break plus the extra down stack as well. Able to send a decent amount to Circle, but Circle so far has proven to be incredibly good at just digging through cheese.
Yeah, halfway down the board with one down stack, and there is the misdrop, and it's such a fatal time to have that misdrop right as Kamiyama Shiki was prepared. I don't even think how to react to it. Just immediately had that surge, knew that was when they wanted to send it off, and Circle just caught off at the worst time.
Circle hasn't been able to keep back-to-back that much throughout the set. Shiki's definitely been the aggressor when it comes to just having the ability to surge. And Circle once again is on the back foot now. Looking for ways to stay alive and cancel, and nice 180 T-spin there. Has the clean to work with.
Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. Oh boy.
Okay.
And the one attack. But most of these matches, they had to utilize surge to achieve an efficiency level greater than one attack per piece with the spike. And for some reason, that has been like so consistently the deciding factor in when those spikes are able to solidify a win. It is so incredibly difficult to keep that all in mind while playing with surge and having your opponent force so many compromises to your build at the same time. But look at all of these all spins all of a sudden. Kamiyama Shiki getting a lot of very creative spins. Misdrop after surge had been popped.
That's so unfortunate for Shiki there. Circle able to time that surge correctly, and with a bit of luck from that, a bit of luck and a bit of help from that miss drop, able to take that round.
All right, Kamiyama Shiki had the color clear, not going to be able to get any extra damage off of those perfect clears.
So cool.
Would have set up that T-spin triple. Perfect. A perfect opportunity to open the well in that situation. There's the quad as well, continuing to seamlessly transfer the well left and right, anywhere and everywhere that garbage well is spawning underneath the stack. It's a lot of garbage over to Circle, but Circle has enough on the board in order to counteract, find the counter spike, gets a multiplier of his own, forces Kamiyama Shiki all the way up at the top of the board. Oh my goodness, the flat eyepiece able to get enough skims, give enough time to make it all the way back down.
But Circle has the Surge advantage now. Surge at 12, but probably gonna be forced to breaking Surge, or breaking the back-to-back right there, and sends a bit of cheese to Shiki, but other than that, doesn't do too much.
All right, yeah, Kamiyama Shiki having to, I think, wanted to keep Surge a little bit longer, setting up the beautiful forecasted STSD. You're not going to get too much out of it, as again, Circle is very much ready for some of these damage spikes. Is that Surge all the way up to...
Yeah, Shiki's has done a really good job at just keeping the cheese on Circle's board, even despite Circle doing his very best to clean it out. It's been really good at stopping Circle from actually gaining any pressure here.
Yep, Circle right now at Surge disadvantage, needs to be careful. And as we say that, Kamiyama Shiki immediately launches Surge to compound the spike. And even though it's only 25 lines, it feels weird to say only 25 lines, as that would be more than lethal for many players on the site. But at this point, that is a minor spike, but a minor spike timed well can be a major difference.
Circle had survival, but misheld that T-piece. So rough.
All right, and Kamiyama Shiki, yeah, the 60 overall seed right now is up 2 games against My Life as a Circle. Is quite literally 4 wins away from defying all odds, and I think in terms of okay, well, never mind. Circle keeping that. Well, maybe that's more my own dignity in check. But again, 6 games to 7. I think at least previously, I don't think we've had a bottom 4 like qualifier make it into top 16. I think it was the closest that we had was to Gaia's, which was like a mid-50 seed from TWC 2023. But this would be an incredible record to hold. Again, just barely making it into the whole qualifiers and then doing such a good job once having qualified that so many top players have been sent home by Kamiyama Shiki, looking to make it potentially another. Circle, though, having some good outs at the moment. Kamiyama Shiki has not sent over a lot of garbage, which has enabled Circle to get a lot of flexibility and how to survive many of these onslaughts of garbage. There is a bit of an awkward stack there on the right side that will force a back-to-back break, so Circle decides to use a lot of that, send most of that over to Kamiyama Shiki. Oh, hesitates with the eyepiece.
Circle super high up now. Able to get that down stack in time, but Shiki has Surge. Ooh.
Oh, that's a weird...
looks like a bit of black here.
Yeah, that's scary. Circle, you can't react to that.
Circle wasn't quite prepared for it, but still able to get out of that situation in a decent spot here.
Ooh. Now, mini multiplier there from Circle. Able to get another mini multiplier as well. Quad on the 3 combo. But look at this clean garbage right now from Kamiyama Shiki. Finds the dono as well. 33 spike and has not broken Surge. And that is just much there for Circle. Kamiyama Shiki continues to bring this up 2-game advantage as we are rapidly approaching the first to 11. Circle has a lot of work cut out for him. Able to find the
Circle. But Shiki able to send it back. Just ended up receiving a lot of clean from that perfect here. Now Circle, a bit of a disadvantage board state, just trying to dig through. Able to keep back-to-back with some nice all-spin here, but...
actually, my goodness, what a lovely use of the Z-piece.
Ooh, very close to topping out Shiki, but Shiki able to slide it out for at least a little bit, but that that L piece just doesn't come in time. Circle able to cut the lead right back down to just 1. This has been an incredible close set so far.
All right, and we're seeing MKO this time around from Circle, showing up a lot of very different openers, but still accomplishing a lot of the same tasks of grabbing these wins before Kamiyama Shiki is able to make it to 11.
Early surge break from both players here. Not too much cheese, most of it just used to cancel.
Well, that's a little misdrop there from Circle, but T-spin single into the quad, keeping this stack as efficient as humanly possible. Kamiyama Shiki is not going to be able to find a multiplier into that garbage. It is still in that column 2, which is a little bit awkward, but beautiful prophecy on the overhang for that T-spin double. Able to transition over into the 7-2 stack. A lot of garbage coming in, but that surge is still growing for Kamiyama Shiki. Getting those all spins. Setting up for the T-spin triple kick, gets it on the double.
Misdrops the Z. Ah, that's so rough. I mean, when you're in a disadvantaged position like that, it's just like, it's so difficult to, well, firstly, to force your opponent to break that surge, and secondly, to clean up your board state to survive whenever the surge break hits.
And you can see as well, that surge was sent in reaction to Circle's misdrop. Funnily enough, there have not been a lot of misdrops between Circle and Kamiyama Shiki, but any and all of those misdrops have been punished very thoroughly with the incredible reaction time and board watching that both players have been emulating so incredibly well. Right now, Circle, a little bit on the faster side from what we've seen of him all TWC. A little bit of some down stack mini combo there from Kamiyama Shiki, trying to get as much damage out of this board as possible.
Oh, Circle misdrops the TP. It's gonna be... Oh, actually, nice transition into a TST. And a decent combo to send a bit of cheese, but Shiki has this...
Oh, Kamiyama Shiki needs that 180. Oh my goodness.
That's so greedy.
Set up the M cross?
The M cross was set up, but I think it might have been a bit too greedy there. Shiki was forced to break surge. Now Circle has this surge advantage and is striding quite quickly compared to what we're used to seeing. Does break surge.
Oh, a little bit of a
capable of Wait, but surely not. Okay.
And this is still a 1-point game. 8 wins from Circle, 9 wins from Kamiyama Shiki. This is getting so incredibly close. We are just knocking on the doorstep of number 11. And we can see there's the DPC loops from Kamiyama Shiki. It may not be as strong in Season 2. The O piece gets stuck over, but Kamiyama Shiki gonna go all the way anyways, getting as much out of this opener.
Okay.
All but covers well. That stack is gonna be a little bit vulnerable, but manages to find a way out before Circle is able to capitalize.
Shiki opts not to go into 8-1, but the 9-0 was so greedy there.
And this is, we are at 3 deuce.
Oh my god.
We're either who wins the first of 2 or we're going to deuce. Actually, it is just win 2 in a row. It's not even the first 2.
Yeah, of course, golden point is 15. So if we do somehow make it that far, whichever player hits 15 points first will automatically qualify. Or, yeah, will be qualifying and will be moving on.
Oh, Kamiyama Shiki's covered up that garbage well. Needs to be very careful. And we saw how well Circle was able to send these counter spikes at a moment's notice when their opponent is unable to respond. Kamiyama Shiki able to get to that garbage in a good amount of time. There's the counter spike there from Circle. So much clean garbage, so much clean damage.
That's a very bad element shot from Shiki. Needs to find some skims and able to do so. Brilliant down stack there from Shiki to stay alive.
That was quite literally a life-saving down stack there. Getting the combo multiplier was essential to Kamiyama Shiki's game plan. And just to stay alive, no optimal surges right now for either player, but there's the force surge from Kamiyama Shiki and immediately everything.
Yeah, Circle once again with just a couple of misdrops and Shiki once again taking full advantage.
And this is one of the most tense spots we could be this entire set right now. Circle going for PCO, manages to grab it. Kamiyama Shiki going for the PC looping over TD openers. Not going to be able to get anything after those two PCs, but has enough speed in the tank to at least get those two attacks off. You can see Circle trying to playing a little bit slower, a little bit more contemplative, trying to be very wary of what this board state looks like. Finds a bit of down stack. Not going to be enough to... Oh, that's a terrible T-miss drop from Kamiyama Shiki. What's going to be the option here? Tries to ice spin, misdrops the ice spin.
Circle sends the surge, but it's not quite enough to kill. Can Shiki cycle in time? Yes!
Oh, it's trying desperately. Circle right now has surge advantage, but it's not going to be enough to immediately be threatening. Circle has to find a way to push this into a disadvantageous position for Shiki. Shiki right now trying to build up that little bit of surge. Does not make it to 4. Is sitting in a very vulnerable spot. A lot of garbage coming in.
No.
Is not able to get to that high piece.
Oh, Shiki greeted a bit too hard for that multiplier and just didn't have that left side filled up and blocked off the well with that S, and now we're in, yeah, once again, we
are
don't know how many
at
deuces have happened so far, but yeah, we are in fact at deuce.
Yeah, we are at the first deuce that truly matters. It is now, again, win 2 in a row or wait till 15 wins, but I feel like 2 wins in a row would probably be the easier one to go for.
Yeah. Definitely be the preferable route for both players as well. This match has been incredibly stressful for me, and I'm just watching it.
Again, there's so much on the line for both these players looking to make their first top 16 in a TWC-like event. 10-10, it literally comes down to this set. But just a couple of misdrops and a couple of mistakes could very well end the season in 2 very quick rounds. We are already approaching a minute on this round. Oh, that's a really rough spot to downstack from Circle. Able to send a surge, and that's going to gain advantage.
I believe first advantage for Circle since they were at 6 points.
So I believe so.
Yeah, incredible job. Gonna be looking to finish the deal, steal it out, but that eyepiece is not going to help them. He needs to find some sort of downstack real quick.
The nerves are kicking in. 11-11. We're at another spot in this deuce. And we are back to even. Win 2 games in a row or go home trying to get to 15.
Oh, Shiki with a perfect garbage round. 27-37 spike. Circle able to stay alive somehow.
Oh, such good work on the defensive ends. But there's 2 back-to-back misdrops on Circle's board. You can see these misdrops really starting to add up. I have not seen Kamiyama Shiki really cave to the nerves of an event like this. But this is also the first time I feel like I've seen Circle shown any sign of hesitation besides Westel.
Circle, nice 7-2 well here.
Able to get some more all spins in. This is, just so incredibly tense. Able to find a way into the beautiful 7-2 stack, but Kamiyama Shiki has a spike at the exact same time. Both players able to neutralize for the most part. And Circle having to upstack a little bit, trying to keep that stack clean, but that is going to cause yet another misdrop. And there's another misdrop in the T-piece.
Shiki gonna be looking to send something, is able to do so. Shiki once again taking this lead.
And I think Circle hadn't had that lead, just kind of lost focus a little bit, realized how close it was to winning that round. And Circle there with the Mr. T-spins opener. There's a lot of garbage coming in that's gonna...
A lot of clean to open now.
Such a clean well. Look at all of this garbage. Both players having ideal wells.
So much cheese on Circle's board though. Shiki had that surge break. And
you can see
now
as well
19 spike Circle so high up.
Time. That's a really risky vertical eye placement. Oh my goodness, and you can see like Circle is really taking his time, trying to be very careful, understands that a mistake here could very well end the season for TWC, but we're having some misdrops now, starting to pop up.
Shiki reads so hard for that T-piece, doesn't come in time and loses the round 4. We're in another deuce.
And we are 3, actually, make that 4, 9, 10, 11, and 12, continuing on. If we make it to a 13-13 deuce, it will literally be first of 2, or best of 3.
Oh, no!
Oh, that's not great. Circle needs to find a way down. Not going to do so.
I mean,
Kamiyama
nerves are
Shiki.
definitely a factor here, but not just nerves. These players have played 25 rounds of top-level Tetrio. Nerves may be part of it, but I feel like just exhaustion has to be kicking in at some point.
I'm getting so many flashbacks to Fortisum versus Tagayats from 2 years ago. So much on the line, so much pressure, so many misdrops. At the end of the day, it is so incredible how well Circle and Kamiyama Shiki have been able to keep up with each other despite the stakes, despite everything that's on the line right now.
Shiki!
And read from Shiki, no eyepiece to complete the STSD, and we're going to a golden point 15.
Oh my
Whether we get there
goodness.
with a win by 2 or a win by 1, 15 wins is going to be the final condition.
Shiki getting perfect garbage again, but doesn't have the eyepiece ready this time. Circle having a
That's
couple of
another
misdrops.
misdrop.
Oh
Circle. Circle manages to bring it to deuce time and time again, but has spaghetti on the board right as the match starts. Circle needs 2 in a row. Kamiyama Shiki, one more win would put it away. A little bit of an early surge pop there from Circle. Kamiyama Shiki, not the greatest board, but still has a lot of clean, a lot of potential. Is building up that surge right now. Pops it on 8, but Circle is ready for it. Gonna need a very hefty surge in order to top out Circle this round. Being very careful.
Shiki's board not looking too good. Yeah, finding that nice down stack to get out of it, but oh, actually, great spike there in order to pressure Circle out of their up stack. Shiki had built the C spin, but just was forced to use a T in order to build it, and now kind of a rough board state. Needs to find some schemes in order to down stack. Still some more cheese, but going
the eyepiece, but
successfully working through it. Eyepiece covers the well.
Circle
Able to get the
surge,
double
but
just in time. Shiki barely staying alive here, but Circle has this clean garbage to work with.
Well, all right, and there's the T-spin into quad there from Circle.
Perfect garbage for Shiki.
Kamiyama Shiki waiting for that S-piece. Manages to grab it in time.
Nice S-spin from Shiki in order to get that stack clean. Now starting to stack up. Circle misdropped that C-piece.
Oh, Circle's behind right now by 8 on the surge counter. Is able to get a pretty solid well. Has
great
covered
surge,
up
though.
the garbage, but
Shiki
Kamiyama Shiki
misdrops and is forced to break surge. This
that
is
would have
so
been the
close. This is
game-winning
so
position, but just was not able to close it out.
Circle has the 9-0. Shiki has a couple of misdrops. Isn't able to use that S piece.
What a dono to keep that stack clean. Oh my goodness. Coming up with every trick in the book to find an answer.
There is so much on the line right here. These players know that, and they are doing everything in their power to get this win.
This is a 2-minute round on game 28 of a first to 11. Somehow.
Shiki just needs one more. Circle needs 2. It's...
Oh, but there's potential right now for Circle. Kamiyama Shiki greens for this SDSD. But that's going to cut off access to the garbage. Need some more T pieces. They're not going to show up in time.
Oh my god!
And we are on a game 29. This is why Golden Point is here. We are tiebreaker 28 games in the 29th game. This is the final creme de la creme of tiebreakers. Only one player can emerge victorious. And after a 2-minute round on 28, the misdrop from Circle.
No!
And that is what is going to be the final game 29. And our overall 60 seed, Kamiyama Shiki, back against the wall. So much pressure from both of these players. And we have our 60 seed advancing into our top 16, making it multiple weeks into our 64-player invitational, guaranteed a spot in our top 16.